What else? Hit it. Probably swaps. Yo. Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, represent, gotta represent. Chase a chick, never chase a bitch, chase no bitch. Mask on, fucking mask on, mask on, fucking mask on.
I think it's set up now. I'm not sure. Marla, come here. Come here, Marla. So, I haven't been filming like I should have, but I've just been kind of busy, I guess, and I have to make this like kind of quick because my camera's about to die. But I'm gonna talk about like my piercings that I just got. I'm stretching my ears again. I don't know if I said that in one of my videos or not. Probably not, but I am. And I look like this because I have pictures today, so that's why I'm wearing like glitter makeup. I'm about to take it off anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I got more ear piercings, and I feel the need to make a video and show my piercings anytime I get one, because that's mainly what my channel has been built upon, if that makes sense. Because some people, they will make certain videos that won't get as many views, but if they post what their channel is based on, it will, because that's their audience. My audience came from my nose piercing video, my stretching, my ears videos. So around like the piercing community and or tattoo community, people that, you know, are into body modifications. I originally had one hole. I had to for each ear, my ears I'm talking about, and I stretched them. Then I took the gauges out because I tried to stretch to a 0 gauge and it just wasn't taking it. It did so good up to 2 gauge until we got to 0 gauge, and that's when it just went downhill. And then I I posted it too. I went and took a needle and just re-pierced my ear. Yes, I did it with a needle. And a lot of people on YouTube are like, oh, guns are bad for your ears and all this other stuff, because yeah, they are. And don't argue with me in the comments saying that guns are bad and you should, you know, pierce everything with a needle and not a gun, whatever. Everyone has their own opinions, everyone has their own beliefs, so don't try to go changing people's, you know, beliefs. And then a lot of people also go to Claire's or JCPenney's, any store pretty much that pierce ears. I can think of a piercing tattoo parlor. It used to be your doctor's office would do it for you. It could be someplace in the mall, whatever, that a lot of people have gotten piercings at. And all these places, Claire's for example, they use guns for everything. They promise, oh, we can pierce your nose, your earlobes, your cartilage, etc. And their pricing ranges from $30 to $100, and I thought that was pretty crazy for an ear piercing. And I mean, it's not really that crazy because it is kind of expensive. But what I got was 4 extra holes, so now I have 5 in total in each ear, because I got more. I didn't go to Claire's, so don't get worried. I just went in there and check it out and kind of talk to the woman, but I wasn't really feeling it because of all the videos that I've seen where people go to Claire's and then all the comment section. And then I went through this whole entire forums thing, like this post, and it just had a whole bunch of responses, and so many people were talking about their bad experience with Claire's and how their ear ended up messed up and whatever. I'm not bashing Claire's, I'm not bashing any store that does piercings. If you do, great, you know, and good for them. And I hope, for the sake of all these kids going there, these little kids, these young people, I hope that they walk away with a good ear piercing and they're safe and no infection happens to them. This one girl on YouTube got all her ears, like all her ears, both her ears I think, and like the whole entire ear is pierced up to like where a cartilage piercing would be, which is known as a helix. Well, it's known as cartilage, but it's called helix. And she kept touching it, which you're not supposed to do. You shouldn't touch your ears. And she also went to Claire's. So those are the two problems that a lot of people saw wrong, which is kind of true. If you know what video I'm talking about, then cool. But I got, ow, shit. I keep doing that where I hurt my ear and I don't mean to touch it. But I will zoom in. I got all these pierced. And the one where it's like at the bottom of the earlobe, this one is fine. That's just my gauges right there. And I like them. And then over here I have the same exact thing. Now, I think my ears are shaped weird, so it like looks weird on me. I don't think ear piercings are that big of a deal when it's just like around or whatever. I mean, it's pretty cool, but it's nothing like getting snake bites or something, you know what I mean? Or like I think it's pretty cool. My ears are sore a little bit. I hate trying to change because I end up hitting my ear. Like my ear just hurts. You know, it's sore. Ugh. But I thought I would just share this information with you guys because it's something I want to talk about too. And then a lot of people kept commenting on all of my videos as well, and this is part of the reason why I didn't want to post a video of when I pierced, you know, one of my body parts on my own. I didn't want to post that video. I didn't want to make it a video because one, I wanted to be sanitary and not keep having to worry about, you know, touching my camera and wondering if it's in focus and not, and blah blah. And it was really sanitary, by the way, too, if you're wondering. You can go back on my other video, check it out and see how I did it. I didn't film it, but I talked about it. And it's because a lot of people, when they see these videos about people piercing something themselves, or maybe doing a tattoo by themselves or on someone that they know, a lot of people get a lot of hate. And you'll see videos where people are like piercing my tongue in the school bathroom, or piercing my lip in the school bathroom, or at my school. That is unsanitary if you don't have the right equipment. And go. But basically my point was that you shouldn't hate on people for doing piercings at home. For a lot of things, yeah, it's okay to give constructive criticism, but telling people they're stupid because they don't know how to change a piercing, or telling them that they don't know anything because they got it pierced at somewhere like Claire's, or, you know, hating on them because you find any little thing for, like, any little thing in their video that's wrong to say, it will cause an infection, or it's unsanitary. People will do what they want, and you should just stop trying to tell people what they should and shouldn't do. That was just basically my point. I wanted to get that off my chest because it seems like a lot of people have a hard problem trying to digest that information. Leave people alone. You know, you can tell them and inform them that you shouldn't go to Claire's, but don't be like, oh my god, yo, you're so stupid because Claire's blah 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 blah, they don't clean their guns, they're not sterile, just please go to a professional. Yes, these people may not be licensed professionals, but they have at least been trained to use a gun. Not saying that it's bad, not saying it's good, not saying that, you know, people aren't going to go and catch an infection. You can go to someone who is in a tattoo parlor shop. They do tattoos and piercings and still catch an infection. You can catch an infection no matter who does your piercing. Yes, there's a certain way, there's a certain procedure to be clean and not have any, you know, germs getting to the piercing, not causing an infection. Really easy. There are ways, obviously, but some people, they pierce themselves at home and don't catch an infection. They don't, you know, nothing happens wrong. But then you have some people that do go to a professional, and that's when they get the infection, and so on and so forth. And then everyone, this is another thing, everyone has their own little myths or ways to clean a piercing. There are many different ways, so don't argue about which way is right or which way that you're supposed to. Some people say sea salt, some people say dial soap, some people say something else. You can pick and choose which one works best for you. I just want to make it clear that people should stop hating on other people when it comes to piercings, etc., and other things, and feel like they should make people feel less because they aren't that educated. Does that make sense? You should educate yourself before doing any piercing, whether it's by yourself or going to a professional, and make sure that these professionals know what they're doing, because there have been professional whatever hairstylists, etc., that don't know what they're doing and mess up on their clients still. So just because the person is labeled professional doesn't mean that they actually know what they're doing 100%. That's all I want to say. Welcome to my TED Talk. Glad we had this talk. Bye. I gotta go. I will